Hey guys, and welcome back and happy Monday. Just checking in to kind of see how things are going today. I did start a couple items to be made in my commercial buildings last night before I turned it off for the night, so I'm just collecting through here now. For the most part, I almost have all of my residential units that I need to at least place on the ground here in Green Valley. Let me see where the next road upgrade is at. As you see, I have most of the bottom here at least filled. Lots of upgrades to come. Still hoping to get over 4 million by the time I finish all the upgrades down here. That way I only need to get another million in Frosty, and that'll put me over the 10 million that I need in order to open up the last region. And as always, I'll go through here and I will check to see what items are needed in order to do these upgrades. I don't really ever do any upgrades that require specialty regional items. As you can see with that item there, I have zero interest in making or wasting those items on doing building upgrades, so I always go through. I hate to make this item, and it's really hard to find on the marketplace, but I'm going to give it a couple more days before I refresh that and just give up on it. I don't mind purchasing a couple bolts from the rail, just because I believe those are relatively inexpensive. Yeah. So 2 of those will allow me to do another upgrade over here. And that's where I'm at for the residential upgrades that we have going on in Green Valley. Looks like I did do an upgrade to a new build, so I will be able to add another one of those residential units. I will probably leave one of my squares right here open until I get everything built, just so I have somewhere to move my residential buildings around. As you see, I'm trying to group like buildings next to each other, and I am going to need a spot somewhere on my map to do that, so that's probably going to be the story up there. Fire, for some reason I have to come up here a couple times a day and just move it back and forth, and then all of a sudden I have enough coverage again for fire, and it's not a problem. We're still waiting to do water and sewage upgrades, as I am inching closer on those. I think each one needs 30 or 35,000 neos, and I'm only at 6,400 in my bank, so I'll just go through my regions and collect my coins again and just kind of continue to go through the motions. This is what my Monday is going to look like. I probably can get over to Frosty and check on my Epic, which should be complete at this time. Probably missed the window. That means I'm going to have to wait 12 hours, and I will not be awake at 1 a.m. in order to start another one, so I'll have to do it tomorrow morning. Not quite the urgency here in the regions to complete the epics as there were in the main city, so I'm not setting alarms to remind myself. But with a 4,000 upgrade at a minimum per building, as you see, I have 79 of 252 residential buildings completed, so that's what, another 180-ish to go, times 4,000. Hopefully that and finishing a couple hot spots plus the residential builds here should get me pretty close to the 5 million. Obviously I will also get a boost once I get all of my utilities back up, or my services back up and running. As we're still 2 or 3 months into the Service 2.0 update, and it's still affecting my regions pretty heavily. But I think most everybody can feel that same pain if you are still gaming. So appreciate you guys tuning in today. As always, if you like these types of videos, just kind of seeing where a high production level 99 city and what they currently do day to day. Also, just my thoughts on certain things. If you like hearing or seeing those things, be sure to like and subscribe. I see we still have the lag going on here, at least in the capital city. Hopefully, with our next update, they will correct that. I have a feeling if I were to send them a message to tell them that I'm having problems, they will make up some excuse and tell me that I'm not on the right operating system, or somehow make it my problem that my game is not operating properly on my phone. But alas, that's all we got going on today, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. As you see, my population here in the capital city is 17,044,998 is what the number is going to be for a while until I get my next hotspot upgrade. And likely I will just collect those tokens and save them for Black Friday so I can cash in and make the most out of my upgrades at that time. So appreciate you guys tuning in today. As always, happy gaming.